Hey dreamers, how you doing? This is Nick from Alwayz Lucid. Today I want to talk to you about waking symbols that we see in our day-to-day lives. How does it relate to dreaming though? Okay, so in our dreams there is a language of symbology. Now these symbols can be in the form of an object, a person, a character, an emotion, a color, a shape. Now we all share something in common. You and I and everyone on the planet has this subconscious language going off. It's amazing. If you think about it, every one of us has this language embedded into our subconscious minds. My language of symbology would be the same for your language of symbology. For instance, in a dream you may be running really fast, then all of a sudden you start to be really slow in your movements and there's something chasing you and you can't go very fast and you're like, come on, let me get it. Goes like that. We've all had that one, right? This is a symbol because you're trying to run away from something and you're scared, and it's like you're scared of being caught by this thing. This is a symbol, and it's your subconscious trying to tell you through your dream reality in such an extreme way a language, and it can be decoded. We'll get to that in a moment. So what's really exciting for me is that although we are all unique on this planet, each and every one of us is unique. Our bodies are unique, our minds are unique, our personalities are unique, our faces are unique, all that stuff. Even though we are completely unique to one another, we all share the language of symbols. Now these symbols have been around since the ancient times. You look into many ancient texts, they all have these symbols, they all have these ancient language of showing us a deeper aspect of ourselves. And for some reason, the subconscious mind, which is also 88% of the mind, they say, has this language embedded into your coding. It's very exciting stuff. So when we dream at night, you dream of a black cat. That black cat represents something. Maybe you see a color, the color red. A lot of things that are red, a red car. Well then you've got two then, you've got two symbols there. You've got red and you've got car. Red could mean passion, danger, excitement. Car represents the body. Put those symbols together and only you can actually work out that meaning. So once you've got these symbols semi-decoded from other sources that you found, it's up to you to marry these together and then interrelate it into your own personal world. That's the thing. I could not interpret your dream to exactly its true meaning. I can give you a representation of it if it were my dream, but it would be ignorant of me to actually decode it for you and say that is exactly what the dream means for you. Because your world is completely different to my world, and my world will be different to the next guy's world, etc., etc. But nevertheless, there is still these symbols which are encoded into each and every one of us, which we can all relate to. These symbols as well can be doing an action. So we said red car. Okay, so we have a red car and maybe it crashes into a wall. Now we have three symbols to relate to each other. We have to interlink these symbols together now. So once you've done that, you understand them, you decode them, you use your intuitive mind and your heart to realize, okay, so that's what it really meant for me, that dream. That's why meditation is also great. Because once you have these symbols laid out in front of you, I like to write them down in my journal, and you can even draw them out. That's a great way if you're artistic. Once you have them, you've got it all laid out, and then you meditate on it for just like 5 minutes. Just close your eyes, think about the symbols and what they're doing and their colors and their actions and their emotions, how you felt when you saw that symbol. And this is a wonderful way of working out what the dream actually means. Okay, so waking symbols. This is something that I only really discovered in the past 6 months. It's a bit strange really. Because if you think about it, okay, so we've got the dream reality on one hand, right? So this is when we dream. And this is me right now in this physical reality, talking to you on the camera, right? So this is it. So this is my dream reality that I do every night. I dream every night. Now on this side, I have something else. I have this physical reality, which is also kind of like another dream. So it's like another reality in which you can express yourself, in which you can speak to characters, dream characters. You can eat foods, you can paraglide, you can swim in the sea, you can do all those things. Now, I have a theory. Why would it be just available, these symbols, on one side? Surely these symbols work on both sides, right? These symbols that I'm talking about that are embedded into each and every one of us, they should be reflecting on either side. Okay, so put simply, the physical reality and our dream reality are mirroring each other, just in a different type of frequency. That's all it is. Both have significant meaning towards these symbols. Okay, so for instance, in this physical reality, last week, I was washing the dishes, you know, got to keep it clean for the missus. And then all of a sudden, I see something hopping at the door, because we have a glass door, right? So I look down, and this thing is hopping, and I open the door, and it's a little frog. Now this little frog shouldn't be here because we don't live near any marshland or near any pond or anything like that. We actually live on some kind of motorway type thing. It's quite industrial right now. But I plan to change that. But anyway, this frog shouldn't be here, right? Why is it hopping at my door? And I took it as a symbol. It's a symbol for prosperity. And later on, actually, later that week, I got a check through the post, which was nice, a very unexpected check. So I thought, wow, this symbol does work, you know? It was the universe showing me, in a sense of in the symbol of a frog, which represents prosperity and luck and good luck and all that, and good fortune. And there it was. And what's funny is that the more you recognize these waking symbols, the more you see. So really what's great about it is that you don't have to wait until you sleep at night to dream to get these dream symbols, to then work out how your reality is, you know, and to decode the great truth about yourself. Because these symbols are actually happening right now in this waking reality. But saying that, you need to be aware that these symbols exist, and you need to be receptive to receiving these symbols for them to be shown. That's my little theory there. But what I found out was the more energy I put into trying to find these waking symbols around my waking reality, the more I saw of them, and the more weird and synchronistic occurrences happened when I saw these strange things. Like there was like 10 eagles flying above my head one day. I thought that was a bit strange, you know. So all these things happen because they have meaning. Now, I know some of you may not think that's right, and you may think, well, you know, you could say that's just all poppycock. Well, maybe it is. But the way I like to choose to see my life is that I see these symbols with meaning, and I see both realities just as important. Both realities are coexisting, your dreams and your waking reality. They are coexisting together. Why wouldn't they be on the same sort of tip as each other? Why would they not warrant having the same language of symbols within each reality? So have a look. Just open yourself up a little bit more and just try it for 1 week. That's all I ask. If you're saying, no, Nick, I'm not going to try it, then that's fine. But if you feel that I could be onto something here, I would love to hear your comments below. Just please share with me if you've had these experiences, or maybe you've had these weird symbols that's come up. It's a wonderful way to remain lucid in this reality, in the physical reality. You can be lucid at all times, not just in your dreams, but in this waking reality. Some people call it lucid living. All right, guys, that's it for me. And please subscribe and share with your friends and comment. Thank you. Much love.